today's video, I get to show you what a 3-hour workday looks like as a contract pilot. For before, everybody's like, oh man, I gotta have this job because it's only a 3-hour workday. Not every day is like this, so not being deceiving, but I always say I do have the best job in the world. That's why I love what I do, because a lot of the days we usually just pick up our passengers or drop them off at a location. And in this case, we are going to Panama City, Florida to pick up some of the passengers who own this airplane, and then just picking them up and coming back in a pretty easy day. So to show you all the view down, if I can get my GoPro and everything hooked up correctly, then I will show y'all also the radios and what it's like working the radios inside the plane. So let's go ahead and head down there and then we'll start flying.
Clearance Citation 399 Golf, like to clear for IFR to Panama City.
Citation 399 Golf, Birmingham clearance cleared to Echo Charlie Papa Airport as filed on departure flight runway heading maintain 4000. Expect flight level 230, 1 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 123.8, squawk 2226.
Alright, Panama City is file runway heading 4000, 230 after 10, 23.8, squawk 2226, and ready taxi from Atlantic Keys, and that's for 99 Golf.
Citation 399 Golf, roger. Readback is correct. Runway 6 at Alpha 2, taxi via November Alpha, cross runway 18 at Alpha.
6 Alpha 2, November Alpha, cross 18 at Alpha for 99 Golf.
Right. Citation 399 Golf, expect intersect departure, runway 6 at Alpha 2.
Roger.
Let's go. Easy day, pretty day to fly. I've had some good weather, but yeah, most of my flights recently have actually been drop-offs. So that's what I'm saying. You know, you get good pay. I get paid day rate, not salary. So I'm getting paid a full day just for a 3-hour day. And my last 4 trips in a row, so I think I've flown 5 days in a row, and the last 4 have been just drop-offs, whether it's a 4-hour day, 5-hour day, or a 3-hour day. So it's been kind of nice. That is not like that all the time, but I mean, it really really helps the job a lot, you know, when you get those easy days. Right, Birmingham to jump.
Northwest of Birmingham Airport.
Now, if you're new watching this and you're listening to radios, if you have any questions, you can ask down below. But if you're like, what is going on with the radios? So radios, in my opinion, are, and I've talked to a lot of pilots and they've agreed on this, but are the hardest part to learn in aviation. It's literally learning a new language. You're having to learn the aviation lingo, some of the comms that you've never heard before. It's different when you get into higher altitudes. There's different comms for jets, for pistons. It's a mess when you're a student pilot learning, but you learn from your mistakes. Every pilot makes, you know, radio mistakes, especially in training days. And there were some moments, you know, where I was shaking in my boots, you know. And the controllers sometimes will give you a hard time. But most of the times, you know, if you just say you're a student pilot, the controller will understand and work with you. But, you know, some like to harass, unfortunately. And I had that happen once. It was not pleasant. But, yeah, I would say that's probably the hardest part. But once you understand it and you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. Just like anything else in life you learn. I hope this headset audio works too, or at least, you know, I can't tell until I edit this later, but I've had some issues with this thing in the past. It's a little like camcorder that plugs into my GoPro, and sometimes, like, for whatever reason on YouTube, it doesn't play out of the right ear if you have headphones. So sorry if that happens again. I really don't know.
Citation 399 Golf, will you be ready upon reaching?
We'll be ready.
Citation 399 Golf, runway 6 at Alpha 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 6 at Alpha 2 for 399 Golf.
They cleared me for takeoff, and I'm 2 intersections away, so let me speed up a little bit. I got looks like a Delta or an American in front of me. They're gonna let me go before him. How nice. Because I'm a local. They know me. I don't think that's really the case, but they do know me, all right? They know our fleet of planes at least. Actually, I had one of these controllers, he recommends restaurants. So I'm going to certain states, he'll recommend restaurants to me. It's pretty cool. Okay, Double checking everything. Lights, ignitions come on. Pitot, anti-collision, lights, clock, and we are off to Panama City. About a 45-minute flight. Beautiful day. Got to pick them up, I think, in an hour and a half. So 45 minutes down there to get fuel and piddle around. Oh, there goes my phone. Power's coming up.
Airport 11, Birmingham ground.
V1, rotate. Positive rate, gears coming up. Yaw damps engaged.
Airport 11, procedures requested, remain off runways at all times.
Oh, sorry guys, phone fell down. I would give you the outside view, but oh well. We'll have to fix that in a little bit. That's not my priority right now. After takeoff, flaps are coming up. Pressurization looks good.
7399 Golf, contact departure.
Go departure, good day. 9 Golf. Departure 399 Golf is 1.5, 4,000 runway heading.
Station 399 Golf, Birmingham, departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000, turn right direct gum.
10,000, right direct gum, 9 Golf.
Yeah, pressurization is a big one to check after takeoff. Sometimes it can be overlooked by pilots, and it's not good when you get to higher altitudes and the cabin doesn't pressurize. Had it happen one time. Had to come back down and turn around and land. Got above 10,000 feet, and I was like, man, my ears are popping. Looked down, and it was not pressurizing. I was like, uh-oh. Usually, good rule of thumb is you don't want to get above 14,000 feet with unpressurized air or without supplemental oxygen, and that's the rule. Apparently, after 14,000 feet, that's when people can get hypoxia. And then anywhere 30 minutes after 12,500 feet, then or above, you know, at that point, people can undergo hypoxia. Not good. Pretty serious. Okay, autopilot's on. We're cruising. Let me set up my phone again so y'all can see what's going on. Y'all let me know if y'all like these videos. Y'all want me to do more like this. Usually I'd only do these on empty legs. That means I don't have passengers. Look at that view. Look at that. I'm pretty. Because obviously, you know, I don't want to get them in the shot if they're in the back. And I guess I can do it. What I need to do is I can do it from like an outward view, you know. Y'all can't see me, but I would do an outward view. But in order to have the audio recorded, I have to have the GoPro hooked up. So I need something like a different suction cup. I bought a suction cup for the window. It does not stick at all. The GoPro's pretty heavy, so with all the equipment attached to it.
Station 999 Golf, contact Atlanta Center 132.25.
13.25, good day, 9 Golf.
So I'll have to get something that can actually hold it.
Atlanta Center, citation 399 Golf is 7 for 10,000, direct gum.
November 399 Golf, Atlanta Center, roger, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Alright, that's 230 for 9 Golf.
Alright, smooth sailing. And check out this weather. So let me move my phone. Alright, so this is our Garmin 750s. These are pretty cool. Look at that line. Now apparently this is supposed to not get to Birmingham. It's supposed to break up. And looking at it, I mean, my butt. It's supposed to be just rain, but no. There's Birmingham. And it's traveling straight east. I think this was supposed to break up and just rain. It's supposed to rain in Birmingham for the next 2 days. It's a pretty massive line. That's serious. So if you're wondering, you're like, hey, can you fly into that? No. We can fly into really about none of it, but if I had to choose something, like say if I had no choice, I'd fly right to that little green gap and try to hit as much yellow as I can without hitting the orange. Anything orange, red, especially red, is just going to knock you around. That can be very damaging to an aircraft and to passengers. If you see any purple, that's pretty much you're done for. You better start praying to Jesus that nothing happens, because that's pretty serious. But yeah, all that red right there, that's going to be severe to extreme turbulence. You don't want to deal with anything like that or get anywhere near it. You want to be 30 miles outside of a thunderstorm, so you don't want to get anywhere near that vicinity. But yeah, if I had to just say, whatever reason, you know, we had to go through, there's no way we could go around, turn around, and land anywhere, then you would have to find a little gap. But hypothetically, all that, I would tell my passengers, hey, look, if I can't get over it, we're landing, waiting for it to come through, or you'd have to go all the way north and come around it, that's just a disaster too. But most of the time you can get above or get around. If that's all too high, then we would just stop and wait for it to pass, or we just wouldn't fly that day. And that's pretty much it, guys, for today. There's really not much going on when we go down to Panama City. It's very quiet in the radios. What I can do is maybe on another day where I don't have passengers and it's me and another co-pilot and we're going to like a busier airspace like Atlanta or Chicago, you know, so somewhere that's a little bit busier, Orlando. I can show you all what that's like, you know, getting put on an arrival and showing what the radios are like and how we have to be on point and stuff like that. So that would be kind of neat, I think, for y'all to see if you don't know anything about aviation. But, or even if you do, I think people are always fascinated by it. I like watching pilot videos all the time on YouTube. It's just interesting to me, you know, seeing some of the people do some of the arrivals. And but really, there's nothing going on in Panama City. I'll get passed on to maybe two or three more controllers, and it's very quiet the whole way down. So we're going to end this portion and just do a time lapse on the way down there, and hopefully a time lapse on the way back. So let me know if you like this video, guys. If you want to see more of this, if you do like this kind of video, then please smash the thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one.